I have ML Sharma, former CBI director. I don't want to keep him waiting. He's there on the debate as well. Mr. ML Sharma, what in your view is the implication of the fairly strong criticism of the CBI in this case, where the Supreme Court says the CBI must dispel the notion of being a caged parrot?
Arnab, you have gone through the judgment very thoroughly. This is the impression that I get. I have also cursorily gone through a judgment. Actually, it's not one judgment, there are two judgments. In Justice Surya Kant's judgment, there is no such mention, cage parrot and all that. Only that thing he says is that arrest is lawful, but he has given bail to Kejriwal primarily on the ground, please see para 39, that there are 234 witnesses and therefore trial is going to take a long time. And the legal philosophy that our judges are having these days, liberty and things like that. Now, if I go to the judgment of Justice Bhuyan, I find that he has held arrest to be unlawful, but mainly on the ground that the arrest was made more than 2 years after the registration of the FIR. Factually, it is true, but this cage parrot reference, I think para 29 or something, he has borrowed this expression from a former Chief Justice of India. To me, frankly speaking, even though I am very respectful for the Supreme Court and judges, I mean, it's not a very apt and correct thing to say. The investigating agencies have carried out the investigation. Please remember that in both the judgments, not even a single word has been said about the merits of the case. This being so, this expression, use of this expression, to me appears to be totally incongruous.
So this observation itself doesn't amount to much. You're saying that, Mr. Sharma?
It doesn't.
It doesn't amount. So,
it doesn't.
So what happens in terms of the impact on the trial?
Because I have given the reason. It will have no impact on the trial if ever trial takes place. Also,
Mr.
please
Sharma,
remember.
But having said that, having said that,
acting like a caged parrot.
having said that, has the
matters in a
CBI not
functional
delayed?
democracy.
Has the CBI not delayed the case too long? I mean, that aspect has to be looked at. I want to bring in Savio as well as Kapil Madan on that particular aspect. Has the case been delayed for too long? If this was a case when, you know, it was an open and shut case, Savio and Kapil, then it should have been closed up by now. But the case has dragged, both the timing of the arrest, the time it is taking after that, right? And the judgment delivered by Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, who is more critical of the CBI, says that the CBI filed a total of 4 charge sheets wherein 17 persons were named as accused. Manish, Sisodia and K. Kavita were named as accused among others. Appellant Kejriwal was not named as an accused in said charge sheets. Fifth and final charge sheet was filed on 29/7/24, wherein the Kejriwal has been named as an accused. And he also said non-cooperation in the investigation is not a ground for arrest.